Good evening, everyone. This is Avram Shira for Web Yeshiva. Tonight we're starting a new Zman, and our course entitled Introductions to Kabbalah, the Stained Glass Windows of the Mind. We're going to begin with the famous piece by Eliyahu Hanavi that was given over in a cave in Pekin, just over the mountain range I'm looking at now, where Eliyahu Hanavi would visit Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai and his son when they were learning Torah and living in the cave in Pekin for 13 years. And the interesting thing in the beginning of the Tikkun Zohar, it says specifically that Rabbi Shimon would see angels in the pathways of his mind. But we know that Eliyahu himself would appear at the entrance to the cave. What's interesting is that generally when Eliyahu appears, he doesn't appear like a 6-foot man. He usually appears like about a 15-foot man. And it kind of has a powerful impact to try to imagine what that would be like, and for Eliyahu Hanavi to come and teach Torah to Rabbi Shimon. So we're going to encounter some questions about that as we get into the text. But this text is considered one of the foundational pieces of Kabbalah upon which later teachings would follow. So with this small piece of Zohar, one can really enter into a new level of understanding and appreciation of Kabbalah and the tzaddikim who gave their lives for this teaching. Petach Eliyahu. You are one, Master of the world, and you are inconceivable or uncountable. But we call you one. And you are elevated above all other elevated entities in the universe, and you are sealed and hidden more than all other powers in the universe. Late machshava tetisach bach klal. No thought can comprehend Hashem. Anything that's infinite necessarily is not graspable by the human mind. Even though we all make efforts to try to understand God or to try to know Him or know His way, but to truly grasp Hashem is impossible because He's creating us. And so He's giving us consciousness in order that we can think about Him, but we can't conceive the totality of Him. And you're the one who brought forth 10 repairs. Tikkunim. And we call them the 10 Sefirot. You see, already he's calling them Tikkunim. That the Sefirot were the first organization of the light, the first structure that was given to the infinite light. So they were mitaken, they were fixing the infinite. But why would we call them tikkunim at this point? Nothing was broken in the beginning. Of course, we know that eventually the primordial light did break. But I think the idea that they're called tikkunim is that these vessels that were created, these 10 Sefirot, were like the tools in the box of the builder before he goes to build the world. The first thing God built was His toolbox. Afterwards, He goes into the world to use tools, and these are these tikkunim. And He uses these spirot, these tikkunim, to conduct and guide the world, both the hidden and the revealed world, the world we live in, and the upper spiritual realm. And in them, in these tikkunim, you are hidden from man. So already we're getting another indication. God Himself is in the Sefirot. He takes a part of His infinite light and uses that light to create, but He is enclosed within. And He's hidden from man in them. And you, Hashem, are the one who attaches all these Sefirot together, these different power realms, and ties them all together. And you unify them. and because you are within them, anybody who makes a separation from these 10, it's considered that this person is making a separation in Hashem. So this line is teaching and talking to us about an amazing feature about the Sefirot is that we approach them and conceive of them and talk about them and learn about them as separate or individual items, but they're really not. They're all really part of one living entity, and we can look at them as separate, but they're really one. An example of this is like a rainbow. A rainbow, when you see it in the sky on a rainy day, you see 7 colors. In white light that you would see when the water goes away. When the rain and the clouds leave, there's no more rainbow. Where'd the rainbow go? Where was it before? It was embedded in the singular white light. So Hashem, the unity of these Sefirot is like that white light. So you can think of the Sefirot as the fraction of that one light into many grades of power. And God forbid to think of them as being separate, we're actually causing a separation, at least in our concept. Now the Rav is going, Eliyahu Navi is going to elucidate for us the Sefirot according to their order and some qualities about them. Had Arif, Had Katar, Had Benoni. So the first 3 midot that he reveals, he says one is long and one is short and is in the middle. This is the classic dugma, what we've talked about before, this idea of a thesis, an antithesis, and then a synthesis. We have the long power, and then now we have the mediating. The Anhiglon, and you, Hashem, are the one who guides them all. Now, when we ask, what does this mean? One of them is long, one is short, and really a we call and you made garments. You make garments for these powers. From these garments, this is very important. Yeah?
Your microphone.
Okay, it must be. Let me check my mic. Hang on. Right. Okay, thanks. Where is my... volume, that's what we want here. Okay, yeah, the volume went down too low. I'll keep my eye on that. Now, we have Hashem. Hashem creates the Sefirot around himself. He's embedded in them. Now, these are the tools, these are the traits. Now, the next level outward, if you will, if we're building a sphere of energy, the next level outward, we are told that from these spheres are sparks that have to be put into a garment. Think of it like air going into a balloon. There's no shape, there's no life without some air going into the balloon. So it needs something to hold it, and that's itself. Okay, so we have Hashem, Sefirot, garment, souls. Each level is feeding level after it.